From acquire to awkward, useful English words that often cause confusion. Welcome back to Word Warehouse. In today's lesson, we'll explore over 100 practical examples of useful English words, beginning with the letter A. Words that often seem confusing, appear in movies, exams, or daily life, and can be tricky for learners. We'll break everything down with simple definitions, clear examples, and helpful collocations. And our word in focus today is auction, where we look at essential auction vocabulary and a short explanation of how real auctions work. Let's get started. Acquire, to get or obtain something, especially through effort. To learn or develop a skill. Children acquire language naturally. The company acquired new technology to improve efficiency. He acquired a new car last week.
Over the years, he acquired a taste for classical music.
Acknowledge. Accept or admit something is true. I would like to acknowledge your hard work on this project. He refused to acknowledge the mistake in his calculations. He acknowledged his mistake in front of everyone. Aware. Having knowledge of something. He was aware of the risks before signing. I'm aware of the difficulties this decision might bring. He wasn't aware that he left his phone at the cafe. Abundance. A large quantity of something. There was an abundance of food at the Thanksgiving dinner. Acquaintance. A person you know, but not closely. He introduced me to an acquaintance who works in publishing.
A powerful acquaintance can open doors that would otherwise remain closed.
Approach. Move closer. Deal with something. He approached the house quietly. The storm approached quickly, leaving little time to prepare.
We need a new approach to solve this complex problem. The teacher's approach to explaining math made it easy to understand.
Asthma. A condition that makes breathing difficult. He uses an inhaler to control his asthma. During the hike, he had an asthma attack and needed his inhaler. Apologize. Say you are sorry for something you did. He apologized for being late. Make amends. Do something to correct a mistake. He tried to make amends for his mistake by helping fix the problem. Advocate. Support or argue for something. Many experts advocate exercising regularly for better health. She advocates for animal rights. Awareness. Understanding or knowledge of a situation. The campaign raised awareness about pollution. Anticipation. The act of waiting for something with expectation. The company saved money in anticipation of future expenses. She waited in anticipation for the results. Aim. Point at a target. Try to achieve something. The aim of this campaign is to raise environmental awareness. He took careful aim before throwing the dart. Address. Speak to someone. Deal with a problem. The speaker will address the issue of climate change. The manager addressed the team. Adjourned, paused, or ended a meeting temporarily. The meeting was adjourned until further notice. The meeting was adjourned for a short break. The hearing was adjourned until Monday. Allegation. A claim that someone did something wrong. The politician denied the allegation of corruption against him. Allegedly. Used to say that something is claimed to be true, but there is no proof yet. He allegedly stole the money. The defendant allegedly met with the victim the night before. Aisle. Passage between rows, in planes, stores, churches. I prefer an aisle seat so I can get up easily during the flight. You can find the cereal in aisle 7 at the supermarket. Abduct. take someone away illegally. The movie is about a detective solving a case of abducted children. The man claimed he was abducted by aliens in his dreams. Accomplish, achieve or complete something successfully. It takes hard work and dedication to accomplish great things. I hope to accomplish all my goals for this year. Associate, connect ideas, a colleague at work. Many people associate summer with vacations. I met an associate at the conference. He is an associate professor at the university. Awkward, uncomfortable, embarrassing, or clumsy. There was an awkward silence. It can be awkward to start a conversation with strangers. She feels awkward at parties. According, as stated by, depending on. According to the news, it will rain. According to her, the movie was better than the book.
According to his teacher, he has made great progress this semester.
Payment will be made according to the contract. According to the report, sales increased by 15%. Assign. Give someone a task or role. The manager will assign each team member a specific task. The teacher assigned homework to each student for the weekend. Assemble means to bring people together or to put parts together, depending on whether we talk about people or objects. The father spent the afternoon assembling the model car with his son.
The instructions for assembling a desk were included in the package.
We need to assemble a team of experts to complete the project. The team leader was responsible for assembling a team of skilled workers. Assembly, a gathering of people, often for a formal purpose such as making decisions, giving announcements, or discussing important matters. The students gathered for a school assembly to discuss upcoming events. The United Nations General Assembly is composed of all member states. Appointment, meeting arranged in advance. I have a doctor's appointment at 4. They scheduled an appointment for next Thursday. I need to make an appointment with the doctor. Can we set up an appointment to discuss the project? She missed her appointment because of traffic. Agony, extreme physical or emotional pain. He was in agony after injuring his leg during the match. Arrange, organize, or plan something. They arranged a surprise party for their friend's birthday. The flowers were beautifully arranged in a crystal vase. She arranged a meeting for Friday. Abandon, leave something or someone behind. They abandoned the old building. He abandoned his family when he lost his job and disappeared. Abandoned, left empty and no longer used. Deserted. The old factory was completely abandoned years ago. They explored an abandoned village in the mountains. Admit, accept, or confess something. He admitted his mistake. I have to admit, your idea is better than mine. Appearance. The way someone or something looks. Her appearance changed over the years. He changed his appearance completely by shaving his beard and cutting his hair. Ability, power, or skill to do something. She has the ability to solve problems quickly. The new regulations might affect our ability to import goods from overseas.
Their ability to import luxury items has been limited due to trade restrictions.
Achieve, successfully reach a goal. I achieved my dream of becoming a professional chef. She achieved first place in the national writing competition. They achieved excellent results. Achievement, something important or difficult that someone succeeds in doing. Winning the science contest was a big achievement for her. Absence. The state of not being present. His absence was noticed at school. Her absence at the meeting raised a lot of questions. Auction. Sale where items are sold to the highest bidder. They bought the painting at an auction. He plans to auction off his vintage car collection next month. An auction is a public sale where people make bids, offers of money, to buy an item, and the highest bid wins. Before an auction, many items receive an appraisal, which is an expert's opinion of how much the item is worth. During the auction, the auctioneer calls out the bids, and participants can place a bid or raise their bid. When no one bids higher, the item is sold to the highest bidder. Fun fact: classic film moment movie lovers will surely remember the iconic auction scene from North by Northwest, 1959, starring Cary Grant and directed by Alfred Hitchcock. In this tense and cleverly humorous moment, Roger Thornhill, Grant, disrupts a quiet art auction by making absurdly low bids to escape a dangerous situation, turning the room's polite silence into chaos. It's one of Hitchcock's most memorable blends of suspense and wit. Appraisal. Evaluation of value or quality. The house appraisal was lower than expected. The painting was sold at double the appraisal price during the auction. The jeweler will appraise the item before offering a price. The expert appraised the painting before the auction. Assure. Promise or tell someone something confidently. Can you assure me of the product's safety before I buy it?
He called to assure me that the shipment would arrive on time.
Let me assure. Phrase used to strongly promise or reassure. Let me assure you, everything is under control. In arrears. Owing money that should have been paid. The tenant was in arrears for 3 months and faced eviction. Being in arrears on your credit card payments can hurt your credit score. Age. The number of years someone has lived, or something has existed. What's your age? At the age of 18, she moved to another city. Age. To become older or show signs of getting older. People age differently depending on their lifestyle. Dermatologists study the aging of the skin to understand how factors like sun exposure and diet affect it. Adventurous. Willing to try new or risky things. At my age, I prefer quieter vacations rather than adventurous trips. It's hard to start learning a new language at my age, but I'm trying, with the help of Word Warehouse videos. Approve. Officially agree to something. The board needs to approve the new budget. Approval. Permission or agreement. We need official approval to continue. I'm waiting for your approval before I proceed with the project. Audition. Trial performance to get a role. She has an audition tomorrow. Many actors showed up to audition for the movie's main character. Afflicted. Suffering from pain, difficulty, or illness. Chronic pain has afflicted her for many years.
The disease afflicted thousands of people during the epidemic.
Thanks for watching. If you found these examples helpful, remember to like, subscribe, and check out the next videos in the series. Keep practicing, and see you in the next lesson at Word Warehouse.